Cancer, welcome to your Intimate Tarot reading. What's up? What's going on? If you're new to the channel and you'd like to know why I read Intimate Tarot, specifically sexual energy, what it's about, what you can expect from it, who benefits from it, that kind of thing, it will be fully outlined for you in the description box. Heads up, if you're that person who is sensitive around the subjects of sexual energy, something was crossing my face, identification or descriptions that run along in that particular vein, feel free to pass this one up, but please do check out the description box. You might find the Intimate Tarots for you, maybe even helpful. Yeah? That's the idea. That's why we're here. For my regular Cancerian crew, you know what's up. You know what to expect. Welcome back. Show me. Show me that Cancerian sexual energy. Show me that Cancerian sexual energy. Show me Cancer, show me Cancer, show me Cancer. Like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. Reverse those energies as you see fit. These are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. Frustrating but normal. Check your other placements, you will find yourself in there somewhere. Hopefully you are beginning to feel your own particular collective energy rise as we get closer and closer to your season. We are currently in Gemini, and then we'll be in yours before we know it. Oh, yes. What's going on, please? Show me that Cancerian sexual energy. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer. Yes. Show me Cancer, please. Oh, we got a couple in there today. Oh, no. Some of you heads up. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, yours took a little longer to dial in. What's going on? Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have a particular truth about your sexual energy. You're saying you feel good overall, confident. Maybe you're being seen right now at this time. A little bit of recognition, never hurt. Yeah. Queen of Swords, Death. Kind of wish someone else would say it though. Justice, right there in the middle. Someone's not acknowledging you, and you wish that they would. You have some sort of triumph attached to you. Job well done. Or you're just feeling good about yourself. I don't know. But there's something that in you that wants to be seen with the Ace of Swords. It's a truth. Some acknowledgement. You know? I don't think it's an ego thing. I think it's just see me, see my truth, and then someone's not seeing it. It's almost like they're actively ignoring it. Queen of Swords of Death. And then in between these two characters is a sense of justice. Oh, I had a feeling yours is going to be a little extra today. Three of Pentacles, that's you. The Justice. Some of you have Libra in your chart. I keep pointing back to Libra even though it's Justice, which is, of course, their power card, but we'll get to that. Anyway, that's you. The Chariot. Three of Pentacles, the Chariot. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Four of Wands is in the outcome. Yeah. No attention, no attraction, no fire, no ambition, no drive, no acknowledgement. What's going on, Cancer? And why do I have a Four of Wands for you in the outcome? What's going on? I don't think your sexual energy is out of control. No. Let me clarify, though. We'll take a look at that, but you're just saying I want you to see me and or recognize me. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's pretty basic. You're saying I've kind of earned it. You know? Can I get some acknowledgement, please? You look good. You look healthy. You know? But you have one distinct point. It's like, see me, notice me. You're saying it's not without merit. You know, it's not without merit. I'm not showboating. I'm not trying to show off. I have reason. Ace of Swords. Look at me. Pay attention to me. What is this? Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, please. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords. No. Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords. Somebody has absolutely zero interest in giving you any time, care, attention, or affection. It's almost mean. It's kind of mean. It's kind of cold, detached, and almost cruel. There's that Queen of Swords. You want this person to see you, to notice you, and it's almost like they're. I don't know that it's playing hard to get. It's a little too rough for me in terms of the briskness of it. Like, get out of my face. Sexual attention towards you is too much of a hardship for me. Now, Ten of Wands, I grant you, in this deck has a slightly different meaning. I'll give you that definition, and you can kind of see for yourself. I've already dismissed it. So Ten of Wands in this deck, this is the tarot deck of sexual magic. You have a responsibility when you use a deck that goes outside the traditional variations to understand its own interpretation, as well as being able to apply the old or traditional interpretation. So the Ten of Wands here in this tarot deck is the act of first penetration. In that respect, that it's getting harder and harder to contain that energy. We haven't been able to get in there, right? And there's a lot of sexual tension, a lot, right? And that's where that sense of heaviness comes from, is that we're carrying a great deal of weight for something that hasn't happened, but we very much want it to. That's not this. This is the traditional interpretation of whatever fire I have here. I want nothing to do with it when it comes to you. It's borderline rude. But I will say this, it feels honest. That's the problem with the King and Queen of Swords. So when they're honest and it feels good, because you know it's coming from a legit source. But when it's negative, it feels devastating. And the Four of Swords, this person's more content keeping their sexual energy private, and I'm fine with that. I respect that. Four of Swords, again, in traditional intimate tarot, suggests masturbation, and that's fine. We all need to do that. We all have our own private time. We all have that sense of self-appreciation, sensory, one's imagination. This is how I please myself. But this person's adamant that at least when it comes to you, there will be no expression of sexual energy. It feels really cut off to the point of rude. I mean, that is active. Leave me alone. I'd rather keep my sexual energy to myself. Now, I respect that, but why do you want this person's attention, acknowledgement? What do they mean to you? Because that's mean. It's kind of mean. You know, it's one thing having a hard truth. It's another thing to be kind of like a borderline asshole about it. Like, what? I'm not going to go back and edit that. There's no way. So it is what it is. It is what it is. The Ten of Wands, they perceive the sexual energy here to be a burden to the highest degree, and they just like, I'd rather just please myself, thank you. But even then, that's not your business. It's quite cold. You're like, I deserve a little acknowledgement and attention. You're saying it's very hard to communicate to this person a sense of contact or appreciation of who you are, what you're doing, and that maybe you've earned some recognition, something that suggests you see me sexually. Oh. Well, let's jump over here. Queen of Swords of Death. There they are again. I mean, there it is. There is no sexual energy here. Now, if someone's not available, cool. We can't make them. But the fact that you are like, I deserve some recognition, and they're like, no, you don't. I don't owe you anything. Where's that coming from? Because if somebody's not interested, done. Take the hint. Take your exit. You're out. Why bother? Why bother asking for some recognition? Which, first of all, I already have a problem with that. If you have to ask, you don't want to be in that position ever. Okay, you might be able to reasonably ask about a price tag because you got to know how much you're paying. But even then, that person could be like, well, if you have to ask. Yeah, you know, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. So What's going on here? Queen of Swords and Death. Show me that. Queen of Swords, Death. Queen of Swords, Death. Queen of Swords, Death. Queen of Swords, Death. What's going on? Show me that. Why is it so mean? It's so mean. It's rough, too. It's not apologetic at all. And I don't think you're being rude. I don't think you're imposing your, I need you to see me, recognize me. No, it's like a little acknowledgement could go a long way. Something like that. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. I had a feeling the Lovers are going to pop up, and I had no idea what the context was, and I still don't quite understand it. This is someone who says, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you anything. I could work with you, or I tried working with you. I owe you nothing. It might have been a strong connection. I might have given anything once upon a time to work things out with you. Eight of Pentacles. I would have been very comfortable with you, as the Queen of Pentacles and Intimate Tarot suggests. I'm comfortable with my body, and I would have loved to have shared that with you as the Lovers, but now I give you nothing. It's their outward appearance that's cold, cut off. You get nothing. When I clarify it, it's actually warm, nurturing, and seems to have said once upon a time it would have given you anything. It's really harsh. So we have a very strong contrast here with one individual, how they treat you present day versus how they used to experience you, where they would have put any pentacle down to work with you, to work things out with you, to modify, to adjust, to change, to adapt, which again, with that kind of energy, the King, Queen of Pentacles practice adaptation to build on something. With the Lovers, they once recognized a strong connection with you, and once more, I would have given anything to work, but now I would give everything to forget you. It's pretty harsh. What the hell happened? You want a little bit of acknowledgement. It's so interesting. They went from warmth, flexibility, practiced at the craft of trying to build something, to no. What happened? Show me justice here. Show me justice. Show me justice. Show me justice. Show me justice. It's at this point where I'd like to remind people, they get caught up in these things, they get emotionally invested, but it goes into a sour place. Take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as you see fit. Okay. This one's pretty strong today, so I expect kickback in equal measure. I understand that, but let's do keep in mind, I'm reading the cards. I read what's here, not what isn't. If you choose to take some of this to a personal space, it's either A, true, and you don't want it to be, or B, it's not yours, so don't force it to fit. Save yourself a lot of unnecessary frustration. This is for the person who needs to see it. All right, justice. Show me justice, please. Show me justice. Show me justice. Oh my. Show me justice. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Knights of Pentacles. Huh. Someone here very much wants to move this back into a place of authentic stability. It wants to create balance and stability, less focus on emotional or sexual connectivity Don't get me wrong, you want to be seen and recognized. But the emphasis here on justice is to balance the situation, even if it takes time. The Knights of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, it's not new. It's to reinvest in the foundation over and over again. So that would be a renewed ace. Whatever it takes to kind of reconstitute a sense of balance here. Okay. Anything to help achieve that goal. And even if it's Knights of Pentacles, even if it takes all night, I want to balance this. Okay. I want to balance this. Okay. I want to invest in it. I want to build on it. I want to make it my long term. So someone's sincere, leaving emotional and sexual connectivity out of this, even the spiritual implications, not as much here, so much as the emphasis on the 3D. Can we make the 3D stable? Please, please. This is my highest priority. It is my priority above all. Let's just stabilize this. Let's try to leave the emotional and sexual constructs out of it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. When we put all the emphasis on the 3D, you can still get what you want, but still be miserable. If this person is that adamant on rejecting you in some very fundamental areas that we would call life, then you really want to create stability around that. Because then you're saying you accept the terms as is. Even if you emotionally reject me, sexually reject me, or spiritually reject me, so long as I can say we're stable, then I can also say job well done. You need to ask yourself if that's important to you. Because remember, what goes into that foundation is literally the ingredients. Once you put the ingredients in, you can't take them out. So if someone's that determined to be this cut off from you, that emotionally and sexually cut off from you, that unattracted to you, that emotionally open to you, spiritual references too, is that what you really want to stabilize? Because you can't stabilize that. And at the end of that lifetime, you will have little to show for it, except for what's on paper. Okay? So this is where I see that dedication to 3D work against people. Stability does not supplant the need to be loved. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It can help create safety to nurture and foster the sense of love. But honey, you got to have that to begin with. Again, a critical ingredient to making a foundation. If you're trying to co-create, yes. Let's see that Three of Pentacles, please. Will they work with me? Will they show me some cooperation here? Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Moon. Even you have doubts and misgivings that you can get them to love you. Honey, what the hell happened? What happened? Why are you working so hard to get this person back in your good books and saying we can stabilize the whole thing? What happened? Was there some sort of temporary break and somebody connected with somebody else and they can't get over it or they can't forgive you for it? What happened here? Because there's this really huge emphasis here. Just please work with me on this. But even you, with the Moon, Five of Cups, Two of Cups, getting this love back into good books and equal standing, you're saying it seems like an impossible task and you don't think it can happen, but you can at least offer stability. What happened? And why are you begging for this person's presence so much? Is it coming from guilt? I have to admit, they are coming across as brutish, even being an asshole. Or do you feel that they are justified? Did something happen? I'm not here to judge you. I'm trying to understand why you are so desperate to stabilize a situation where somebody seems to want to have nothing to do with you. Could be the other way around. Did it occur to you that perhaps it was supposed to be this way. If it was preventable, it wouldn't have happened. We all have say. We all get choices. Sometimes people's choices lead them to the answers they didn't know they were questioning. Let's see that Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, show me the Chariot, show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, you don't know how to move forward to your dreams. I think this dream, this vision that you have of keeping this person in your life is not doing you justice. That's what I think. You're saying you don't know how to move forward to this dream. It's really important to you. Is it important to you because they deny it? I think you have an answer, honey. And you trying to throw pentacles at it to make it stabilize. When someone clearly, believe them. They don't want to be there, believe them. Somebody's showing me high levels of inflexibility, emotionally or sexually. And you want to create stability around that. Why would you offer the best of yourself for someone who doesn't want to be there? Remember, you get back what you put in. This person's not interested in putting themselves in there, not emotionally or sexually, and definitely not spiritually. So what would you get back from that? A foundation, but possibly an empty one. Don't build your life around an empty foundation. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, pissed off. Pissed off, and the sexual energy's way off. I see that. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see that Queen of Wands, please. Queen of Wands in reverse, show me that. It's at this point that I like to remind crosswatchers it's not about you, it's about the collective sign. Okay? If you're here for revenge tarot, I'm not into it. You're saying I'm over it, I cut it off, then why are you here? This is for people who want to learn and forgive themselves and others. Be mindful of your comments. Your sign gets a reading too. Queen of Wands in reverse. 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 Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. They're pissed off. Because somebody said you pursued options, I believe. And that they themselves want to pursue their own options now. Let them. Okay? They're angry. The anger is really, I don't want to say it's out of proportion, but it's at a state of being unbearable. Again, what ingredients are you looking to include in your foundation? Because their anger doesn't seem like it's loosening up anytime soon. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, that is individuation across the board. And it's coming from a place of anger. I have the right to pursue options and pursue new love if I want. Yes, they do. The same as you. So they either accused you of that or they're saying that's what they intend to do for themselves. It is coming from a place of really strong anger. So while it may not be that way tomorrow, it is definitely that way today and for some time. Okay? They're also saying, I don't have any passion for this anyway. Again, it's in direct proportion, but also out of proportion to their anger. So it's temporary inflation, but it might stand for a long, long time. Okay? That should be beautiful right there. Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, but someone's taking it to a very angry place. I can pursue love too. I can pursue new love too. I can be on my own too. I have choices too. It's coming from anger and spite, bitterness. that kind of thing. Okay. So again, you're going to offer the rest of your life to stabilize someone who doesn't want to be there. Let's see that 4 of Wands. Show me that 4 of Wands. Show me that 4 of Wands. And the outcome, which I don't care for. Honey, take this clue right here. The love is not cooperating, and you feel it under the moon, even if you don't want to see it. Do not lie to yourself, please. Okay. Let's see that 4 of Wands. I don't know if it went into full third party, but there's definitely an accusation here. That's either their reflection of they would have given anything to this powerful connection, worked through anything, or they're saying their ability to work with you is now null and void because of a lover. I don't know, but my first estimation I feel is correct. But we'll see. Perhaps they once perceived it as a strong connection. Let's see that 4 of Wands. Show me that 4 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. The more you insist that this relationship stands, the more it will hurt you. Let me make that clear. There's that 10 of Wands. This person is still in your world. So I feel like they are there because they want you to pay. Okay? Decisions were made. Okay? For better or worse, they were made. Things happen. I don't know if you two had a temporary break because I see that there were ongoing shadows of disappointment between you two. It was a long-standing issue anyway. Decisions were made, so I don't know if you two temporarily separated or something happened. Decisions were made. I'm interested in working with present-day energy and what we can learn from it. The point is, ever since then, this person I noticed hasn't fully disengaged from you, which means you are very aware of their current energies, attitudes towards you. That means, and this is where I have a problem, they're around to make you pay and remind you of what you can't have or they don't want to have with you. So you keep offering them Pentacle World stability. And they're like, yeah, well, don't expect me to be happy with you ever. Love you or have sexual inclination towards you. So that tells me they're interested in making you pay. How much are you going to pay, honey? And let's go back to that question of the foundation once more. You would give anything to stabilize this. And they want you to. I can only see what's there, not what isn't. And no one exactly pointed out to me what the main issue was. Could have been an accusation for all I know that was poorly founded. But you feel bad enough to overcompensate. And there might be no end into sight in how much somebody wants to make you pay. So that 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, lovely offer. Balance too, Justice. Is that enough for the shit you're going to be expected to eat for the rest of your natural fucking life? Did you learn what you needed to learn? Did you say what you needed to say? Did you pay what you needed to pay? Honey, whatever that choice is that they want you to pay for, so long as you remain connected to them, you'll never stop paying for it. Perhaps then And as ass backwards as it may seem, it might have been the choice that saves your life. Make the use of that choice and the lesson it afforded you so you can make other choices from this point forward. Give yourself some clean slate. That would be my advice too. Because I still see you hanging on tooth and nail right there towards the very end, still living in pain and disjointedness in the so-called relationship. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. It's like the more you show me how much you hate me, the more I have to hold on to this. So that is a response we see out of sense of fear of abandonment, guilt, any of those things, all of those things, but it's not healthy. Like I said, you can throw all the pentacles at it in the world to try to stabilize it, make them feel secure. If someone, you can be physically secure, monetary-wise. Somebody can be monetary secure for the rest of their life, be set up for the rest of their life. But if they're emotionally, sexually insecure or have trust security issues with you and they're not fixed or they have no interest in fixing them, it will remain as such indefinitely. So what kind of bill are you looking to pay with this person for the rest of your natural life? I got news for you. Whatever that choice was that really tipped the scales for this relationship, what preceded it were symptoms of something else. People make mistakes. Who we are as people and our ability to evolve, change, and reflect upon that defines us as human beings. We only fail if we refuse to learn. Don't take a variation of this and fail in another way. Learn from it. It's like, well, I have to keep putting up with this now because I feel bad. Nope. That's another mistake waiting to happen. Ask yourself, do you want this so bad, to fix it so bad? Because you still can honestly say you love it, which you didn't show me once. You just showed me an inherent need to the point of pain that you feel obligated to fix it. You didn't say that you loved it. You didn't say you were attracted to it. You're saying I have to fix it at all costs. Because they don't seem to be loving you. In fact, someone made it a point out of anger and frustration, and they still have this energy to this day. Then not only am I not giving you anything emotionally or sexually, I can have new too. So it's kind of a threat. And yet here you are still hanging on to that threat. How much are you supposed to pay? Or do you draw a line in the sand and say, I fucked up, you fucked up, we fucked up, because it could be a we in there too, takes two. Like I said, it was symptoms of a bigger problem. And this is what we do about it, and we both mean it, and we step up to the plate, or I understand that this is where you and I end, and I take the consequences of that, because maybe you and I were not supposed to work out, because it seems to me it wouldn't have led up to all this garbage if it had. Be the stronger person. Okay? I don't even want to look at these. Moving on. 12. Some of you. Moving on. Okay. Empathy. Moving on. Yeah, lack of empathy here. Moving on. Have some empathy for yourself. I think your empathetic possibly response to this is what's keeping you from moving on or understanding that you should. I understand that this person's extremely upset, pissed off, and it's at that point now, honey, where if it wanted to present itself as being fixable with you and cooperative, you would know, and you wouldn't have to question it and just kind of hope shit falls back into place. No. Let it occur to you that perhaps it was supposed to be undone. You deserve love. You have to trust that. I think a big part of you that hasn't moved on from this, even though you probably feel that you should, is that you don't trust that you can love yourself. That's not true. You do deserve love. Whatever this is, isn't in the mood to forgive you. I think that person's been in a mood for a really long time. Sometimes we owe, absolutely. But at what point do you stop owing? And you can get back into a place of normal function that's healthy and forgiving. You deserve love, and you have to trust that. Not punishment. How long is that punishment supposed to go on, honey? That's what I wish people understood about revenge. Who was it that said, if you seek revenge, you should dig 2 graves? Revenge will take you with it. This person's destroying themselves too. They don't see it that way. They probably think they're making you pay. They're making themselves pay too. But they don't see it that way. They're too wrapped up in their own emotional negative bullshit to see your efforts to try to fix this, to stabilize it, never mind forgive you, love themselves or you again. They're digging a grave too. They probably think it's just yours. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about you. What happened? You flirt? You flirt with somebody? Was that the accusation here? You flirt with somebody? You did a little flirt? Was that it? Was that the big to-do? You flirted? Because I ain't seen no flirting from this person, I'll tell you that. You talk to the wrong person, you show off a little too bit? What? A little too much? We believe rumors? What? Flirt has the implication of exactly that. Flirt, little communication, a little bit of visibility. If this person's that out of proportion for flirting, again, I promise you, it needs to happen. You don't want to cling to that. God knows what the bill is for that person if they stub their toe and somehow it's your fault. Jesus. This is not love. This was an invisible price tag. You don't know how much you're going to be paying. And if you ask, you can't afford it. Is this something you want to afford? I don't know about you, but that would have broken me. That would have broken me. Running on that hamster wheel. It seems to me this isn't very secure at all. I don't think they were emotionally or sexually secure to begin with, and they were probably looking for a reason to implode, and if flirting did it, kind of weak. That's enough. I hope this helped you put in the comments. I can't believe this one was under 40. I looked up, I was expecting to see a 50-minute. Can't say I hope this helped you. I grant you it was different. It's one of the reasons why I read Intimate Tarot, is to see stuff like this. Do you see how far it can go sometimes? And people like sexual energy don't mean shit. It can kind of show you where people are and where they never were. I hope this helped you. Like I said, put in the comments. Take care. Be well.